Welcome to Well Woman Clinic Radio, a podcast on women's health updates by Dr. Nupur. Here we will discuss all about women health, from adolescence to menopause. Welcome Dr. Ekta to our podcast on genital warts today. So Dr. Ekta Nigam is a practicing dermatologist and cosmetologist based in Gurgaon. So Dr. Ekta, can you tell us what are genital warts?
Good afternoon, Dr. Nupur. Genital warts are caused by human papillomavirus and they affect both women and men. So they are nothing but small flesh-colored skin growths which are commonly can be smooth or have a cauliflower appearance. They can be seen around vagina, anal area, upper thigh, penile area, both in men and women, inside and outside vagina.
So as we all know that women are more vulnerable than men. So what can be done and what are the risk factors that they should keep in mind?
So common risk factors are that people who are sexually active have the highest risk of getting genital warts or HPV. People who are less than the age of 30 years of age, people who smoke, people who have less immune system. And for a child whose mother have already had genital warts before are the common risk factors.
So what are the common symptoms that they should look for?
Normally, patients come to us after 1 to 3 months of self-diagnosing themselves. They are not diagnosed at a very early stage because they are asymptomatic. When people come to us, they often tell us that though we cannot, because it's not possible for them to see it visible on their own, they often come to the OPD chambers and then on examination, we diagnose and tell them that these are genital warts. Normally, they are asymptomatic, but they can also be itchy, painful and bleed if patients rub it or touch it too oftenly.
So many a times it happens that the diagnosis is made late, and secondly, sometimes they recur even. So what are the best treatment options that you would like to offer to such patients?
So common treatments is application of imiquimod, which comes in the form of lotion as well as ointments, podophyllin or trichloroacetic acid. These are chemical access solutions which are commonly applied at night application on the wart area. But if not treated on their own, the best treatment is that we often tell the patients that to 100% curative is surgical excision, which is also called as radiofrequency cauterization, or also called in common layman is excision of the skin or the warts.
So as you said that these warts occur both in men and women. So what do you think when one of them is diagnosed with a genital wart? Should both the partners be evaluated?
Yes, absolutely, because if during sexual contact, if one person has a history or has visible genital warts, then the other person will definitely get it. So it is very important that either they use protection, avoid rubbing, avoid touching so that they are not spreading to each other, and both the partners should be screened and treated for genital warts.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ekta. And now for all of you to also know that genital warts are preventable if you keep in mind all these risk factors, if you don't have multiple sexual partners, and also as an adolescent girl, for also mothers to understand that their young girls should be immunized against the virus which causes these genital warts, and that is the HPV virus, for which we have HPV vaccination, which is available in India under 2 brands. And if you are less than 14 years, even 2 doses are good enough. If you are above 14 years and up to 26 years, 3 doses of HPV vaccination can also prevent you from developing these genital warts. So thank you for patient listening.